Brian Boyer, Maple Drive. And Chief, thank you for your service as well.
Good evening. My name is Brian Boyer. I'm a 25-year veteran of the Hendersonville Fire Department as of last month. My first part of my comments is a letter from Denise Dallenbach addressed to Mayor Clary that she has asked me to read. Good evening, Mr. Mayor. My name is Denise Dallenbach. I am Don Dallenbach's widow. That word widow sends chills up my spine. It still does not seem real that my husband is gone from this world. But I'm glad he's not here to witness this same shameful situation our city is in right now. When I was thinking of what I wanted to say tonight, Matthew 5:39 comes to mind and states, "But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn the other cheek also." This verse is often interpreted as a call to nonviolent resistance and forgiveness rather than retaliation. I was raised by a God-fearing family, and my mother always told me to turn the other cheek. So I turned the other cheek when you didn't speak to me at my husband's funeral. I also turned the other cheek when you didn't speak to me in this very room when my family was presented with the Medal of Valor. However, when my son Dylan, seated right over there, kindly held the door open for you at the bank last week and you walked right past him once again with another opportunity to share your condolences, you slapped our cheek yet again. Shame on you, sir. I am so proud of my son for not slamming a door in your face as you deserved. Your behavior as a representative of this city is unacceptable and shameful, but that is on you and for you to live with. I chose not to be here tonight because this meeting should not be about me or my family. It's about the continued disdain and disparity you show for our fire family. This fire department provides an exemplary service to this city and its citizens. Their professionalism and training is unparalleled, yet you continue to choose to cause divide when there should be unity. Members of BOMA, I urge you to reevaluate where your loyalties lie within our community. Do the actions of one man warrant this amount of attention and upheaval? This fire department and Chief Scotty Bush have taken care of my family every single day since day one of Don's diagnosis. I hear from a firefighter or firewife every single day. You should be proud of them for the beautiful souls they are and how they have cared for a fallen brother's family instead of trying to tear down what God is so beautifully holding tightly together despite your continuing efforts to tear it down. Mr. Mayor, I forgive you for not coming to me as you should have several times. Please choose to change. We can all do better. Be better. Someone has to take the first step. I'm good with being the first. Will you be the next? As I said, that was a letter from Denise. I have my own comments that probably won't be near as cordial. I was in attendance at the State of the City address on April 11th, and there were 3 disturbing comments or actions taken by you, Mr. Mayor, that I'm going to address. You stated the city, quote, gave the fire department 17 raises in the last 8 years. Anyone paying any kind of attention to the city's politics the last few years knows this was an attempt to deceive anyone not paying attention. The fact is, those were COLAs and merit increases that all employees of the city, including yourself, earned, and those were not given to employees. They were earned by the hardworking men and women that work for the city of Hendersonville tirelessly every day. The assertion they were given to any of us was a slap in the face. This board has the power to fix the pay problem. You've asked us to be patient for 1.5 years, which we have been. We have faith in the majority of this board to do what is right in this coming budget. You also decided to make a joke and make disparaging comments about business owners, property owners, and tornado victims in this city by stating you are creating, quote, a crappy building commission, unquote. Sadly, a few folks in the crowd chuckled, but it mostly fell on stunned and deaf ears. I personally know several business owners that didn't find it humorous at all. People were stunned because that was shortly after you trampled on the memory of my brother and best friend, Don Dallenbach, for political gain. Don was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic cancer on November 15th, on his oldest son Dylan's birthday. He took his last ride home from Centennial with Sumner EMS on January 8th.
Brian, 30 seconds.
And passed away on January 12th. We laid Don to rest on the 17th of January. We've held multiple fundraisers, including concerts and a golf tournament for his family. Since then, and aside from sneaking in the back of the church and not speaking to the family, you have failed this family 100%. Writing a one sentence on a generic city postcard is not supporting a grieving family. Don was one of the best people I've had the privilege of knowing, and I had the honor of calling him my friend and brother for 25 years.
Brian, thank you. Next, we've got Jamie.